Hi muckers, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing my favorite thing, which is Am I the A-hole? Now we are on episode 17, dare I say, of this, and my mods have sent me some of their favorites, and we're, hello, there's a little piece of fluff going around in the air. We are, oh my god, there's the biggest bumblebee. Is that what the fucker is? Hold on, let me show you what I'm seeing right now. I keep my windows open all day, and look what is literally right in front of my... It's so big. Look at it. It's huge. It's threatening me. So that's a fly. Okay. No need to undermine me. It's huge though. Anyways, it looks tiny. You don't understand. You don't understand. Anyway, so we are going to do this. If you want to be a part of this, you can join the Discord. Stop making fun of me. Stop. It doesn't, am I the a-hole for you? So, yeah, if you want to join this, basically all you have to do is join the Discord, which is pinned down below. And there is an Am I the a-hole section. And, yeah. All right, let's get into it. So, the first one is... Am I the a-hole for reporting my coworker for bullying even though I knew she would lose her higher up position for it? So, this is what we always do. Without knowing any context, we give our opinion. So there can be, you are the a-hole, you're not the a-hole, everyone sucks here, no a-holes here, need more information. Okay, we're saying not the a-hole. Right away, no. Okay, let's get to... I'm saying no as well to this one because I'm like, if they're bullying... Get rid of them, especially in creating a toxic workplace environment. The toxic workplace. All right. So there were two coworkers of mine who were constantly talking shit about everyone, including upper management, and one of them happened to have a supervisor position. Oh, now it's yours. You're coming for the supervisor position. I would constantly hear it and try to mind my business because I didn't want to cause drama in the workplace, but finally it hit a breaking point when I heard they were being ableist. Okay, well, to one of my coworkers with dwarfism. Okay, we already have our answer here. And I just knew it was the right thing to do to tell upper management. I know they're super strict about the gossip policy, especially if someone is being discriminated against. And this girl would definitely get demoted, which is why I was scared. But there's this thing that turns from petty drama into something more serious, and this is one of them. Anyways, to cut my rambling short, she was demoted the following week and then decided to quit altogether, and I feel bad because it was my fault, but at the same time, I don't think an openly ableist person deserves to hold a position of power. Okay, I'm going to repeat your final sentence back to you, and it's going to answer it for you. You said, I don't think an openly ableist person deserves to hold a power position. You're not the a-hole. Next one. Okay, here we go. Woo! Chunky. Am I the a-hole for making my husband cut off his female best friend? Woo! What do we think? I am going to say no. Possibly no. Okay, there's some yes. Everyone sucks here. Yeah, need more information. Okay, that's not playing the game. That's not fun. Come on, have some fun with us. Okay, we're getting a lot of not the a-holes and some yes. For context, me and my husband are very active online, so most of our friend groups are from online communities. Work. Back in June, my husband got into a small Discord-based gaming community, and that's where he met his new friends along with this girl who soon became his best friend. It started in July when we first met up and hung out with the group along with the girl in a karaoke bar. My husband and the girl got along quite well, and they started messaging on Facebook daily since then. Okay, well, that's no longer a friend group. That's an individual, like... This is like a new friend that was created, and she's now the favorite out of the friend group. I don't think there's anything wrong with you cutting this off, because they're, like, going... Like, there's... It seems like he's spending more time talking to her than he does to you. She gotta go. Listen, he can be friends with women, she can be friends with men, and it doesn't mean anything. But all I'm saying is this started as like a gaming community and now is turning on to a more one-on-one daily thing with this one individual person, which is why I'm side-eyeing it immediately. Not Ariana moment. Which is why I'm side-eyeing it immediately. 2 weeks after that, I started to feel like my husband doesn't message me unless I'm the one initiating the conversation. See, this is what I'm talking about. But even then, it was just short conversations like, hey, you in the office? Or, how's your lunch? Romantic. Purely by chance, I accidentally caught them chatting. Me and my husband share the same computer at home, and his message notifications were popping up on Messenger. The flow of their conversations continuously kept going, so I got curious and opened the chat history. They were exchanging photos, selfies, playlists. The girl was even added to Life 360 group, which only included my husband and his 4 other best mates. What is Life 360? Does anyone know what Life 360 is? Is his name Eric by any chance? Life 360. It's an location track. Family tracking app. Wait. It's an app to track your location. Was ist das, honey? Was ist das, honey? I don't understand the purpose. Introducing Life 360. Wait, this kind of looks fierce. It's like a little game. Ooh. I kind of want it. If you lose something while you're out and about, see its most recent location or the last time you had it. I kind of want this. Sarah arrived at school. Emergency services are on the way. That escalated quickly. I don't think I've slept this well since we had kids. Every time you get in your vehicle, you feel safe. We don't have to text and call like we used to. That's sad. There's no price you can put on having peace of mind. Fair. Loved by 50 million. Why is she added to this? What? The girl has been added to our Life 360 group, which includes my husband and his 4 other male besties. July 16th, the girl flew to an overseas country for a business trip and was actively updating my husband on everything she was doing. Why did I low-key want to have, like, Life 360 with, like, my family? I feel like I could get my mom and dad on board with it. I don't know if I could get my brothers on board with it. I would have it. I think it'd be fun. It'd be like, oh my god, Adam has went to McDonald's again, or Adam has went to Starbucks for a 3rd day in a row, or like it's basically air tags. All right, which included whatever. July 16th, the girl flew to an overseas country for a business trip and was actively updating my husband on everything she was doing. Stuff like, oh, I woke up at 7 a.m. today. We're going to walk quite a bit to catch a ferry. Then we're going to go up the mountains and eat at a restaurant named blah, blah, blah for lunch. Then proceeds to send selfies. I don't even speak to anyone in my daily life as much as this. I'm going to be honest with you. I literally do not speak to anyone in my daily life as much as this. You have every right to cut this off. Sorry. Be like, choose her or me. Her or me. Me or her. So my husband would reciprocate and send her similar updates when he's arrived at our office, or when he's going to eat lunch, or getting ready to go home. To be fair, there's nothing flirty or sketchy about it, so I just left it alone despite the alarm bells ringing in my head. July 23rd. They were still continuously talking daily, and it really got on my nerves. The problem here is that he's not talking to you on the level he's talking to her. It started to get my nerves, so I started reading their conversations again, and this time I got pissed off. Their conversation topics were including stuff like what-if scenarios of if everyone in the friend group were single, who would be their top 3 dating candidates? Oh, mama, I need you to cut this off. The girl gave her top 3 with my husband as number 2. Oh, see, she was like, I don't want you that bad. It's like Johnny being like, Joshua David Evans, like, you're not the one for me. Yeah, you're attractive and sexy, but that personality. It's like Johnny saying that. Girl, I need you to cut this off. Wait, it's your husband, though. This changes things. I thought this was just your boyfriend. Hold on. Allow me time to process. Allow me time to process. I thought this was just your boyfriend. It's your husband. Okay. Take note, this girl is also in a 2-year-long distance relationship. And after chatting with another girl in the friend group, I find out that this girl had been actively flirting around with the top one guy. Oh, shit! I also saw that my husband had been sharing with her bedroom stories about me and my husband. My husband has always been guilty of being too overly friendly, and I've not mentioned it to him before to keep distance from the girl because I'm starting to get jealous. You have every right to be jealous as well. And I'm not normally the jealous type. But he thought there was nothing wrong with it and kept going until I eventually reached my breaking point. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. July 25th, we almost broke up, but eventually found a compromise. He would call the girl on Discord to tell... Sorry. The Discord thing is just making me giggle. To tell her that he was cutting her off. He calls on Discord. Mom told me not to talk to you anymore. Ooh. Sorry. Kitten, I can't... Kitten, mommy said I can... Sorry. Don't hate me. My friend Suya talks like that. So, to call on Discord to tell her. This literally sounds like my friend Suya's Am I the A-hole? Sorry, I'm not laughing at the Am I the A-hole. This is unfortunate, but just the Discord thing made me giggle. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at this one, but the Discord thing, you should... Suya wrote, Adam, I hate you. Sorry. Anyways, I just wish you hadn't have said Discord because it made me giggle. To tell her he was cutting it off and I was secretly listening in on their conversation. Hours before the call, he was fuming and initiated a breakup with me, but in the call, he was sobbing. Sorry, hold on. You know what I just thought of and it made me laugh? And this has nothing to do with your story. This is nothing to do with your story, right? I'm just imagining him being like this. Kitten, I'm so sad. Send message. And then sending like a sad emote. Oh, God. You shouldn't have mentioned Discord. Alright. Let's get back to it. Here, where is it again? By the way, the only reason I'm going so hard on this, by the way, is because this needs to be broken up. So, initiating a breakup with me. But in this call, he was sobbing, saying things like, I'm so sorry for saying goodbye. Yeah. Oh, to the other one. My husband called me dramatic and said I was overreacting, but my friend said I wasn't. Am I the a-hole? This is why I have no problem, like, making Discord jokes. Because he is putting this all back on this person, right? He's putting this all back on this person. He's saying you're dramatic, you're overreacting. He is, in a way, and that word gets thrown around a lot, in a way gaslighting you about a situation, right? And also gaslit the situation to try break up with you before you broke up with him, knowing you were going to break up with, spends more time talking to her. With so much love, especially with the Discord thing, I have no problem making fun of your husband. Just on the Discord thing. I don't know him as a person, right? We're talking about, like, he's creating, like, what if scenarios about, like, dating and stuff with her, or she's doing that. And then throwing it around that you're over exaggerating. No. Listen, I'm rooting for you. I know chat is as well. We're rooting for you. This is unfortunate because you are married. However, I don't appreciate that he did all this and then threw it around on you. I don't appreciate that. And I am sending love and I'm rooting for you. And don't allow someone to treat you like this. Above anything else, if nothing was happening with him, to then go on the call with her and say how sad and goodbye and blah, blah, sending emotes and stuff probably, and then turning around on you saying you're dramatic, overreacting, and all these different things, saying he was going to break up with you first. So I'm rooting for you and on your side 1000%. All right, let me go on to the next one. Actually, I'm really rooting for that person. The husband has just pissed me off. Old Discord kitten. It's giving, what if we kiss kitten? Literally. Okay. Am I, female 17, the asshole for liking my friend's sister, female 17? What? Am I, this person's female 17, the asshole for liking my friend's sister, female 17, when my friend... This is... You're sleeping in the spare VC channel tonight. Okay, this one's confusing me. Am I, this person's female and 17, the asshole for liking my friend's sister when my friend likes me? Okay. Okay, I'm following. I've been friends with my friend, we'll call her Lucy, and her friend Sarah. So, this person likes Sarah, who's Lucy's friend. But, we'll just read it and we'll figure it out. Since about late 2021, early 2022, but only began liking Sarah. I'm struggling with this one. We're going to start once from the start again. Once from the start again. Let's try this shit again. Anyone know that video? Let's try this again, you bunch of bastards. Anyone know that video? Okay. Stick with me. We're going to try this one once again. Am I the asshole for liking my friend's sister when my friend is the one who likes me? I've been friends with my friend who we'll call Lucy and her sister Sarah since about late 2021, early 2022. I started liking Sarah as soon as April, May of this year, but what I didn't know is that Lucy has liked me on and off for a couple months. So Lucy is her friend and Sarah is Lucy's sister. This person is in love with Sarah, but Lucy is the one that likes this person. So basically, is this person being snaky for going for their friend's sister when in actuality, the friend is the one that wants to be with them? Are we up to speed? Are we up to speed? Are we up to speed? Did I describe that well? You got it. Love it. Knowing I had a thing for her sister, I should also add that I knew Lucy had a tiny thing for me when we first started talking, but she told me soon after that she was just confusing platonic feelings and we moved on as close friends. She's also had multiple major crushes since, so I don't really think anything of it. On top of that, apparently Lucy was fully convinced that I was giving her signals the way that we joked about, and so again, Lucy is this person's friend who likes this person, but this person likes the friend's sister. It's confusing, but I'm keeping up with it. Even when I was openly talking about being interested in her sister with our other friends, and even sometimes Lucy before all of this came out, Lucy would just joke about my interest in Sarah as she previously had a boyfriend. So Lucy, and then Lucy's sister Sarah. So I figured I was in the clear, and Lucy didn't really give a fuck until about a couple weeks ago when she began randomly acting cold to me. I guess I'm just stuck because now Lucy either refuses to talk to me or is extremely dismissive in a way that, she's acting. She doesn't know me anything. I'm just a little confused and hurt, if I'm honest. Also, even though I've shown interest in Sarah, who's the sister, I do obviously care deeply for Lucy, who's the one that likes this person, as we've been pretty close friends and do want to communicate with her about this, just not in that way. I'm not sure how or if I should fix this, and I'm also wondering if it's my fault for accidentally showing signs to her even though it wasn't my intention. I really don't know how to make of this situation and I feel awful about it. You're young. Drama like this happens. Sue has said, why is this like Adam and my boyfriend? No, it's like the other way about, and you're me. It's us two and you trying to get in, babe. One thing to note here is that you're very young. So it's important to note that things are going to seem a lot bigger than what they are. And that's not dismissing you in any way. However, I'm going to give you a slap on the wrist and say that, I know chat's saying not the a-hole. I am going to say that everyone kind of sucks here, but with peace and love, don't have these sisters falling out just because of you. The other woman. It's not worth it. I mean, clearly, Sarah, the sister, doesn't want to be with you. Lucy wants to be with you. Now doesn't want to be with you. You don't want to basically be with either of them anymore. Don't lose the friendship over it. Don't lose the friendship over it. Have an open conversation. This is something that can be fixed. Don't worry. I think the worst person in this situation was you, with peace and love, because you were telling the friend group about that you loved the sister, and the friend group is what your friend is also in. So I do think if anyone's a little bit of an asshole here, it's you. But again, you're really, really, really young and these things happen. But what I will say is there's going to be a lot of history there that it may be a little awkward returning to this. Maybe focus on the other people in the friend group. And if they have brothers or sisters, don't try to get with them. I'm kidding. Maybe focus on the other people in the friend group for a bit. Give it a bit of time. It's going to be a little bit awkward, but this isn't something that has ruined the friendship forever. I'm going to be honest with you. The other woman. All right. Next one. Am I the a-hole for ruining my best friend's am I the a-hole for ruining my best friend's friendships? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? People are saying, yeah. Everyone's the asshole. You're the asshole. The other woman. I, 20 male. Oh my god. Hey, we're the same. Have two best friends. We'll call them. Okay, so I'm going to imagine if this is me. Oh my god, I'm like Johnny. I'm making your story about me. I'm going to imagine that this is me because this is the first time that I've read one from 20 male. I can identify with this. I, 20 male, have two best friends. What are my best friends called? Tom, 19, and Jana, 19. I have been in love with... I have been in love with Tom for over a year, and Jana has heard all about it. Eventually, I told him how I felt, but the feelings weren't mutual. But after a year, I was angry and wanted to get over him. Jana and I were hanging out one day and started joking that we were a couple, but we got a little bit too committed to the joke. We really hit it off, even ended up getting physical and personal. I mostly initiated this. But while we were, she said, I just feel bad because Tom told me he really likes you. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. So the person that you were getting with, Jana, told you that Tom actually does like you, even though the feelings you thought weren't mutual. Tom's the one you've been in love with, but you wanted to get over Tom, so you went with Jana, who is Tom's best friend and your best friend. Really, you couldn't have ventured out a little bit further than the friend group? Really? Don't y'all ever just want friends? You know what I mean? Don't y'all ever just want friends? Well, I was stunned but still upset after that he didn't tell me. She said he'd liked me for a couple months since I confessed, but I wanted someone who would tell me they liked me. Oh, tell me you love me. I need someone on days like this, I do. Anyone know that Demi Lovato song? I think that's her best album. Can you invite me into your friend group, by the way? Because this sounds like a decent amount of drama that I could observe. I'm gonna be honest. I'd be like, ooh, Tom, he slept with Jenna. Ooh, you gonna take that? I told him not to. Especially if I already told you how I felt. So I ended up trying out things with Jenna instead. Shortly after I told him how Jenna and I were getting close, he freaked out and told me that he hadn't told me because he didn't want to add to the stress of me moving. I was heartbroken and emotionally torn between my best friends. But at the end of it all, I had to choose Tom? Oh, Jenna! Jenna, are you gonna let these men walk all over you? Jenna, pick yourself up, queen. Jenna, lift that head. The princess tiara is falling. This is crazy. I chose Tom. I was very open with both of them about the situation that was happening. I mean, we were all friends. Not for long. But after I told Tom about how Jenna and I got romantically close, he freaked out because he felt she had betrayed him. He confided in her about his feelings, and she knew how all along I've been diabolically down bad for him. Tom and I have been dating for over a month now, but I still feel so bad for ruining the friendship. Oh my god, Demi Lovato also has a song on that album called Let's Ruin the Friendship. I love that album. I think that Jenna might have ended up canceling but I still feel bad for ruining the friendship. We were supposed to go on a trip together soon, and I've been worried about it. I think it would be a perfect opportunity to go on this trip and hire a camera crew. I think that Jenna might end up canceling the flights because Tom and I were being really cold to her. I understand why, but I was the one who initiated on her, and I genuinely had felt a spark with her. Yeah, and then you went back to the other one. Am I the a-hole? Yeah. But Jenna's also the a-hole for not telling you that Tom liked you. And Tom's also the a-hole for not being open with you and initiating that feelings weren't mutual. You all suck. Who sucks the most? Well, in this story, who is the worst person in this story, I will say, probably Jenna. But, like, all of you suck. Yeah, Jenna had a secret, and she kept it so she could get with you. Okay. Am I the a-hole for spraying disinfectant at someone? We've never had one like this before. What do we think? Am I the a-hole for spraying disinfectant at someone? Someone said, yes, what the fuck? This all happened around a year or two ago, but I had recently gotten over COVID and was finally starting to go to the gym again. I feel I know where this is going. It was late at night and hardly anyone was there. Pretty much every machine was open, and I had to go on the treadmill when this older dude, despite being like 15 other empty treadmills, picks one right next to mine. Oh, I hate that so much. Which made me a bit uncomfortable, but I carried on with my workout. But just after a few minutes, he starts coughing, not covering his mouth or anything, just letting it all out. I had a mask around my ears and decided to pull it up, and just shrugged it off and continued working out. But he ends up okay, I'm going to be honest. Why don't you move, machines? I know you were there first, right? Why don't you move, machines? I am so aware of, like, you were there first. Just move, right? He ends up coughing again, not covering his mouth, and at this point I'm thinking it was asthma or something, or he would have brought out an inhaler, but he doesn't, so I'm like worried, mostly because he doesn't even cover his mouth, and decided to exercise right next to me, especially since this was when COVID was still kind of a big deal, I guess. But my mom hadn't arrived yet, so I just uncomfortably kept working out with my mask, and you never moved? Like, I'm sorry, but like, I would have moved a machine, because I would have started a fight. Like, I don't mean to be like, you know, it's your responsibility to move or anything, because it's not, but I'm saying, like, it would bother me as well, and I would move. I also just don't like working out next to anyone. So I kept working out with my mask up, and when she texted me she was outside, I disinfected my treadmill, and while on the way out, I spritzed the bottle at him and said, oops. I feel like it wasn't anything too bad, but looking back at it, I feel bad for doing it, but ultimately just, was it harmless or unintentional? That's why I'm here. So am I the a-hole? I think you're annoying. Okay. All right. Well, we are going to end it there. So this was episode 17, I think, of Am I the A-hole? Discord kitties, I'll see you all very much so later. Okay, bye.